citizens and denizens of the Rabbit's Hole, and thank you for being here. They said it wouldn't come. They said it couldn't exist. But look around. What do you call this? Everyone's gathered together in the end. Just as the UOK foretold was to happen. I spoke with the dead, tried to warn them all. The end is coming and the skies will fall. I gave prophecies spoken in tongues and an ending for which we're all doomed. I stay in the shadows, but I can tell you this, the trumpets will be sounding soon. Souls kept together by a reaper minion of the next, and it only appears when you run out of breath. With illusions and mockeries and secret messages, I'm just trying to get you to see the light. Right, now all the faces have been revealed. Welcome to the end. 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 Wonderlands of the after. Welcome to the end. Welcome to the end. Welcome to the end. We're all dead. Welcome, ladies and gents. This is the end. It's the Wonderlands where you get to spend. Don't bother thinking of the past. Forget about it. It ain't never coming back, you fucking idiot. The entity emerges only when you're out of breath. And right now, motherfucker, you're ready for the next. So come on. And junkies, I fuck them twice if the chunky. I like to bang those who aren't hoping. I finish quick and leave a bitch's bed soaking. I drain the bottle like a Frank. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you think. I got 19 plus strength with a plus 10 sword from Vector's tomb. It's D&D. I chop heads off with a blade. I do. I walk past those needing save. I do. I eat dead bodies and collect corpses. One time I killed 6-7 with a fucking fork. I'm the most all-friend, believe that. I do. The misfits can see that shit they do. I'll drain your blood until I have it all, and then I'll paint the walls. Motherfucker, get your ugliness on. I know you hate what I am, but you're in the Wonderland. Ugly off-brand kid.
Smoke, Cyrax, and Sector. The three members of the Cyber Initiative are facing off in a brutal steel cage match to open up episode 3 of OSW. And the three cyborgs are automatically going at it, trying to kill each other, trying to take each other out. This one is a rematch from last week when it was a very controversial ending to their matchup. So tonight the three are facing off once again, but this time in a steel cage, and there can only be one winner. Look at Smoke doing, Smoke stuff, being badass. Smoke does, And this is just how we're opening the show tonight, folks. This brutal triple threat cage match. We have a lot of action for you guys tonight. We have a nice cards fully stacked and prepared. right now we're focusing on the cyborgs. The three cyborgs are trying to figure out which one of them stands tall. All three want to prove that they are the best. And Smoke almost just pulled it off early on as an upset, but Mustard Cyrus is not letting that go. And then Cyrus trying to get a pin, but Sector is like, hell no. Sector and Mustard, or Sector and Cyrus are going at it. My bad, folks. I see as fork, ketchup, and mustard. Such a great matchup right here. There can only be one winner. Either escape, submit, or pin the opponent. Only one winner are these three cybernet androids, part of the Cyber Initiative. As Cyrax is taking it to the competitors the best he can. Cyrus is looking to be the more dominant of the three at this point in the matchup. But Smoke is not going down. Smoke is not going to go down with our fight. Looks like a butterfly wing backbreaker and a pin. And a kick out by the indomitable Cyrus there. Ooh, a kick to the gut. And Smoke is down, only for Cyrus to take control, and Smoke is up. Bam, a powerbomb. And the Smoke chasing him out with that backwards clothesline before going to work on Cyrus. Like I said, folks, we have a fully set card tonight. It's going to be an awesome show at OSW. As it always is, you never know what's going to happen. In fact, if it wasn't for the botch ending to last week's match, this match might not be happening. But there was a botch, so you know this match is indeed happening. And it is all fair game. And Sector is taking it. He took out both Smoke and Cyrus, but Smoke is already back on his feet. Some kicks at Judith's fist, a takedown, and then cocky ass Sector is paying for his cockiness. That was almost it. At least I think so. Sector and Cyrus are still doing battle. Like, this is a really great steel cage matchup to open up episode 3 of OSW, our weekly show. We will have more entertaining matches than JCW, GCW, MLW, fucking WWE. We have more entertaining shows than all of them promotions combined. And we have talent from all over, not just, the multiverse. Not just OSW talent, but, we have all kinds of motherfuckers here at OSW. Excuse me for a second while I speed up this match, because I want to, get as much content done, as much violent matches as, as possible. And this is just the opening match. Cyrus there going for a pin, but Sector breaks it up. This is anybody's matchup right now, folks. Sector with the Sector Rana. And instantly going for a pin. and Smoke breaks it up. Smoke is not letting this three-way matchup end like that. And Sector takes him down. Arm breaker. And Sector is attempting to climb up the cage. Sector is almost there. He is at the top of the cage now. But he has both Cyrax and Smoke to continue it. And Cyrax is not letting Sector out of the cage at this point in the matchup. Now he's about to have two cyborgs trolling at him. And Smoke takes out Sector, only for Cyrax to intervene. Sector climbs to his feet, but he's stunned against the ropes. I'm not even sure what to call that. Cyrax Ranas that motherfucker, and then he takes out, a stomach bad breaker, and then a pin. This could be it. And Cyrax has won the match. Cyrax is, advancing. Here's the replay of what has happened in this match. It was a great match. I honestly thought Sector had it at this point. And even at this point, I thought Sector catch up was going to have it with that Sector Rana. But here Cyrax is. And as soon as he did that, I don't even know what to call that move. I'm going to call it the missile death punch kick. Where the hell, and that was it. That was the match. And Cyrax has won our opening contest to avenge his loss from last week. And all hell Cyrax, bro. And here we are at our second matchup of the night.
You okay in the house? And I'm sending my regards to the ICP. Stories you told, I make sure to stay in theme and I go hard and bold. Ugly off-brand kid is my gimmick. Got all this time on my hands, this is how I spend it. You motherfuckers help guide my way. Got me on my knees and made me pray. Repticle, don't worry, I got to load this cross. I too spread the word, working for the same boss. Y'all with my shit, yeah, always on repeat. And if someone hated on y'all, the textbook they'd eat. No, I wasn't no bitch. No, I'm just a fool, but outcast, just a nerd fucking with the cube. And this is not a demo. You okay? A new vision, come watch it flow. Is there anyone I forgive? Re-envisioning, remaking, reenacting. What that go? Okay, everybody, it's a special time. Y'all rowdy motherfuckers, settle the fuck down. The prophet's here. Everyone gather round. I said settle the fuck down. Ugly off-brand kid has a present for someone. I wrote you a fucking song, so what's up? This is my way of thanking you for giving a fuck. Cause you always had my back, even way back then. I consider you one of my best friends. The mama bear brought me here to entertain your ass. So if I fuck up, feel free to laugh. I don't know any tricks and I doubt that I'm funny, but I'll still gift you some money. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I could probably do a moonsault if we move the bed, but I'd rather fucking do something else instead. You want another tale? Yeah? Well, it's time for you to pay the debt. What? I had everything I ever I followed their guidance and went the ways they pointed. I didn't know what it meant. Luck runs out. Time faded fast. I don't know where it went. I started to lose my way. Where the fuck am I? For why? A prize for a deal made. Yup. In the tunnels of gray, but then it got whacked. What you mean? Luck runs out. Refical showed up just like that. And he fucking took it all back. It was like, say bye to your riches. Say goodbye to all your drugs. No more cherry cola. Kill me! What? Motherfucker! Just unalive me! What? I can't fucking wait to pass on! Please off my motherfucking ass! Come on! Cause I'm off to the Wonderland! Have you ever prayed to get spared of their judgment, but still be left unheard? Like all the nerds, have you ever imagined taking a deal with Rafiq over rap
Man, look
and
at
greed?
that fucking
What could you
music
need? Have you
picture.
ever hid yourself in the shadows?
As the
And would you
nun
hide
descends.
again, refuse to let him in? Would you listen if I spoke of the wonderland's eternal
This is
happiness?
the
We all could
fucking
have this. It
Dallas.
all shines brightly in my wonderland's nightly. Who would deny this? So exciting. Come stand with pride and repent. It all shines brightly in my wonderland's nightly. Who would deny this? So exciting. Come stand with pride and repent. Someone cut my throat or something. Fuck! What the hell does a psycho have to do to get got? Do you like to smoke? Would you fuck a strange hoe raw? Would you hit it but not last a minute? Do you hold regrets? Do you feel your wasted life away? You're fucking done, but I still have hope. Hold your cross up high, cause we need you when there's death falling from the skies. Time collapsing. I can promise that in my wonderland you'll have everlasting bliss. Your reward is this. It all shines brightly in my wonderland's nightly. Who would deny this? So exciting. Come stand with pride and repent. It all shines brightly in my wonderland's nightly. Who would deny this? So exciting. Come stand with pride and repent. Walking back now. Old school shit talking to all them fools. Ugly off-brain kid. Shit talking to everyone! Motherfuckers banging on my door. Already gotta talk shit some more. Opened it up and saw some fucking witness. Affected the motherfucker with my sickness. I step outside. Hail Satan, bitch. I sent up on a cake. I sleep in the ditch. I remember meeting up with a priest. And I shit talked him into the deceased. The shit talk master up in here. I'll shit talk you straight into fear. Don't confuse my silence with weakness. I'll shit talk you right into deletion. They refer to you as a piece of shit, cause I shit talk you straight into the pit. PTB was a bitch. I shit talked and he deleted it in the back wall. Don't let me end up on the show on 90. I'm fucking shit talking everybody. I'm a shit talking till I'm dead and I can't. Everybody doing that ancient chant. I shit talk ears off all day. I shit talk everyone stay out of my way. Right up church. Shit talk capital. All these dumb rednecks on this dick is laughable. They call me a flea. I don't fucking care. I shit talk that grifter right in here. Skits. Wanna be king, it don't matter. I'll shit talk you until your dome splatters. I shit talk all, especially who steal my advice. You pass out and wake up in a saw device. I shit talk looking into your eyes. I shit talk you even when you die. Call me the ugly shit talking king. I shit.
Alright, folks, here we are in our second match. It is Becca Rose, Valak, and Mary Shaw versus Tanya and Sonya Blade. Now, Becca Rose and Tanya have already secured their spots in the OSW women's title scene. They will both be competing against each other at our first PLE for the OSW women's title. But tonight is about gaining momentum going into the event. As you see, Sonya has taken out Becca Rose. You got Tanya on the outside, probably enjoying the fact that her POE opponent is getting the living shit knocked out of her. Like, this is a great 3-on-2 tag team matchup. That was already at 6, bruh. Mind you, if they do not beat the 10 count, they lose for their entire team. And there we go. She makes the 10 count. You know, barely beats it, but she, you know, made it. In our second match of the night. Out of 5 planned matches. And Becca is taking it to her POE opponent. Our first POE bootleg. It will be Tanya versus Becca Rose for the OSW Women's title. Such an exciting thing to announce. Even more exciting is this 2-on-3 tag team match. Can Tanya and Sonya defeat Becca and the 2 horror monster queens that are there? Valak and the other one. As Becca breaks out of that submission and throws Tanya into her corner and attacks Valak. You see Mary Shaw just waiting on the outside of the ring, waiting to get in, waiting for her chance to have some form of violence in this very physical, very horrific matchup. And the Nun is taking it to Tanya. Ooh, look at that massive kick to the face. And Valak is not done yet. Oh, and she misses. And a hot tag. Sonya is back in, and Sonya is instantly taking it to the Nun, who counters that pretty impressive counter. And she body slams her and tags in Mary Shaw. The doll maker puppeteer lady is in the matchup. This is bound to get really physical, really, really fast. Ooh, kicks to the kidney. I felt that. I felt that entirely. And Sonya battles out. A Russian leg sweep. And it's punching that mannequin face of Mary Shaw's. And she's going for the pin, but will this be it? Nah, Valak enters the ring. Really intense right here. Mary with the doll maker special, but chose to not go for a pin and instead is tagging back in Valak. I assume Becca Rose and Tanya both want to remain as fresh as possible over the next couple of weeks, going to their massive match at the pay-per-view, PLE, for the women's OSW title. This match could do a lot for either competitor. Unfortunately, Tanya was not able to find a third member for her team, as the rest of the Mortal Kombat ladies are so salty that Tanya is moving ahead. The only one not salty is Sonya, who is taking it to Valak with the 10 beats of the bell drum. And you see Becca coming out from behind her. German suplex release. I almost forgot that Sonya was the legal competitor in this matchup. Like, that is how intense this match is, folks. That is how much this match means to both Tanya and Becca Rose. Tanya and Becca are going to have their chance to go at one another early before the match. And she tags in Mary Shaw and Tanya, promoting to the fans. Front and a stop. And then she's waiting for Becca to get up. Remember, Valet is the legal competitor in this match. That was a nice little body slam buster maneuver of Tanya's, as Mary Shaw is utilizing the top rope and is causing horrific damage to Tanya before throwing her in her corner and tagging back in the nun, Valet, who instantly goes and kicks Tanya in her face. And Valet is looking to inflict as much punishment to Tanya as she can in regards for her tag team partner. And then Valet is going up top. A knee to the face by Valet. And a series of punches. And a series of kicks and strikes. More kicks and strikes. And Valet may have just ended Tanya's reign, but Sonya is breaking up the pin before it can even actually begin. That is impressive teamwork by Tanya. I mean, by Sonya. My bad, I'm getting my yachts confused, you know. Very intense match. And then slam Tanya down. She attempts to throw Tanya back into her corner, but fails and Tanya counters. Tanya is now going back to Sonya Blade for a tag, and she gets the tag. Sonya is back in. Superman punch to Valet. Superman punch to Valet. A springboard crossbody and connects. Sonya's tagging back in Tanya. A very short-lived segment by Sonya there. But she must feel confident. Oh, and Valet is taking it back. Valet is making it known that she was not ready to lose yet. Another tag of Sonya. Sonya is back in. And a gut punch to Valet. And she is beating the living shit out of Valet right now. I repeat, she is beating the living shit out of Valet. And back into a corner, but Valet says, fuck that. Valet is reversing and kicking Sonya in the guts, in the ovaries, numerous times in the fucking ovaries, bro. And then kicking her in the face. Valet has been unleashed. And Valet, a tag back to Tanya. Tanya is back in. She is trying to undo the turnbuckle, but does not make it in time before Valet takes her out, and she no-sells and jumps right back up. And Valet with a clothesline. Valet tags back in Mary Shaw. We see that they have chosen to give Becca Rose the most leniency in this matchup by not tagging her in as much as, you know, Becca probably would like to be tagged in. Becca, who I was just talking about wanting to be tagged in, has been tagged in. She is going up top. She might be looking at in this matchup now with that little splash right there. And she's throwing her over the ropes. A stunner, and Tanya is outside the ropes. You see Valet and Mary Shaw on their apron, eager to inflict more damage upon either Tanya or Sonya in this matchup. And a devil's kiss onto the floor by Becca Rose to Tanya. And Becca storms back in and instantly goes for the pinfall. And gets the win. Becca has just pinned her opponent in the PLE. And will carry the momentum into the PLE coming in a couple of weeks. That was one of the freshest 2-on-3 matches I've seen in a while. And there you have it, Becca, Mary Shaw, and Valet, as we get ready for our third matchup of the night.
Most of the time, most days, I feel nothing. I don't feel anything. It is too boring. I wake up and think again, really. I have to do this again.
For several years, I had been bored. Not a whining, restless child's boredom,
Although I was not above that.
but a dense, blanketing malaise. Boredom is your window. Once this window opens, don't try to shut it. On the contrary, throw it open. Nothing that comes and goes as you keep seeks rest finds boredom. He who seeks work finds rest. The two enemies of human happiness are pain and boredom. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Let me have your ears there, buddy. I got the words. See, most of the time I just go unheard. I don't know why, but you speaking in tongues offends me. I need to silence you when you're blasphemy. Why not just silence yourself? I am the off-friendship. I am the off-friendship. I'm forever going to be the off-friend. The off-friendship. Some of y'all ain't gonna make it into the wonderland. Some of y'all finna be doomed to be waking up in a whole nother kind of bitter weatherland. I never seen so much scoring misery in one place. Something that awoken me in the middle of the night. It was a scream to fill me with utter fright. I jumped out of bed thinking I was getting burgled. Heard banging around, the scream turns to gurgles. I see out my window, the sky is raining blood. There's bodies laying butchered, face down in the mud. I go to the living room and my kitties are all dead. So is Lynn, she's missing her fucking head. Showed it out the house to see if it's a hoax. The air was so thick with death I almost choked. And the ground all around. I see corpses lit. I don't know if y'all can hear this. I just wanted to say something to you though. Hope y'all know I love y'all. And that you all were the best friends. Even if we don't even speak anymore. Let me ask you something on a personal level, and let me try and stop you from putting yourself through trouble with them estranged ass relatives that only use you. If they really loved you, why they always abusing you? If you weren't kin, would you still give a fuck? Or does the fact that you can make you give a fuck? Look, I got more love for my clan than anybody else. Well, mom and pops, the rest can go fuck themselves. But who was I with when I got that first tattoo? Who the fuck was there for me when I felt doomed? And whose floor did I crash on when I got drunk? And who was always there to get me out my funk? Who spotted you cash on? Who owes you a debt? Who offered you the They always said to be respectful. Mind your business. They always said to stick to myself. Mind your business. They always said to not interfere. Mind your business. Never to get too close. Don't trust a hoe, but I don't give a fuck about none of that. You just do you.
just do me.
Maybe you like watching real snuff flicks. You love shit like Three Guys, One Hammer. Maybe you like drinking way too much booze and you're always ending up in a slammer. Maybe you like fucking hoes you don't even know. You bang them all raw without a care at all. Hand them some money on the way out there, tell them at least and the next time you give them a call. Maybe you're just weirdos, lost puppies and thieves. I don't judge any of you motherfuckers. My pops always told me never pass judgment, so I'm down with all kinds of motherfuckers. Maybe you're all tatted up with a rebel complex and you always show up late. I don't give a shit if you think you're a lizard. There's been enough hate. Ain't my business. How you act? Ain't my business. What you think? Ain't my concern. What you do? I pass no judgment on anybody's business. How you act? Ain't my business. What you think? Ain't my concern. What you do? I pass.
The ugly off-brand kid, rocking out with the inverted cross. A heinous, villainous character, a magnet for hatred, and allegedly, this motherfucker was a goddamn heretic! Wicked magician, twisted mortician, the zombie Christ coming through with the transmission. This ain't no fucking audition, I'll choke your ass out straight to submission. It's the rabbit, rambling rabbit, schizo, psycho, freak, stalker, motherfucker. The word I keep with me, it's common, but the things I do be alarming. The ugly off-brand kid with the go-go platter, locked it in and incapacitated your debtor. Now who wanna go next? I'm ready with the hit list, I stay steady, you okay? Unholy, I'm a fucking heretic, I'm speaking in tongues and always being negative. I'm unpredictable. Might attack, might snap like an animal. Eat you up, I'm a fucking cannibal. Corpse junkie working in secret off-brand dealings. Fuck your fucking feelings. Unstable and breaking any second I could blow, but I make a speech like Vegeta before I go. This is for you, Kakarot. Motherfuckers don't take me seriously, cause they never see me acting furiously. I'm quick to lose my temper. Looks like you're feeling depressed again. What's the matter? Thinking you don't deserve to be here anymore? Then what about bringing your ass to stay here in the next? You'll love it here in the Wonderlands. You'll see all kinds of folk here. No one is excluded except lizards. You'll find home here in the mystical, magical, wonderful, the great next motherfucking Wonderland!
I see you in the dumps again. What happened? Feeling like you got left behind, like you missed the rapture. Some folks just get the call up before you do, but you didn't miss out. You'll see the next two. Some folks said fuck this and checked out. Some folk drink and drive and sped out. Some folk have a blowhole underneath their hat, cause they grew tight and went and did something whack. Some folk never gave the visions they were shown. Some folks got it rough but tough it out and carry on. Some folks spent their last night in a sleazy hotel room and tried to ignore the fact the world's doomed. All of us in some way are the victims of hate, and that's not something that's up for debate. And some folks don't even get to say goodbye, but we're all called home when we die. Called home. This is it. This is it. Called home. Your end is here. Called home. This is it. Welcome home. Called home. There's nothing to fear. Some folks were just tired of existence. Some folks say fuck it and give into persistence. And none of us got time to give to the homeless because we're trying to protect ourselves from.
Here we are, starting our six-man tag. The House of Crazies versus the Amazing Jekyll Brothers and the Evil Dead. This is sure to be a hell of a fucking match. Both teams want to place their dominance in the world of OSW. Forgive me, but we are not free on a whole bunch of time for tonight's episode. But you got the House of Crazies versus the Amazing Jekyll Brothers and the Evil Dead. And the match is already over. The Amazing Jekyll Brothers has beaten the House of Crazies.
Here are your winners, Jeff, G, and
That has got to be the shortest match in OSW history. and just proves that the Amazing Chucker Brothers are everything that they say they are. Along with Evil Dead. And our next matchup.
Yo, watch this. This is how the ugly off-brand kid steps to them bitches.
Well, hello, boo-boo kitty fuck. I'm the ugly off-brand kid, so what's up? Bitch, you got some nice titties, or do you got a tight kitty? Let me hit that. What you say? I buy you a drink. I don't even know your name, but what you think? I won't hurt you, no need to be scared. And I know my dead skin shades be a little weird, but don't front. You're like a kinky. You say you're flexible like a slanky. You can't handle fucking like rabbits, but you think of me when your boyfriend taps it. That's so good, I don't give a fuck. I'm still down to meet and hook up. We don't even have to get to know each other first. You can just pull out my dick and get to work. I can put aside my cross and give your salad a good toss. But once you let me all up in, don't confuse us as anything but fucking friends.
I'm the god of fuck, didn't you know? Let's fuck.
I don't give a shit what them.
Almighty entity that resides over the next. Hear me. It's been a hell of a life. If it's gonna end tonight, I've done everything I wanted, but so much to dim my lights. I look all around, so many suffering and pain. How the fuck do I just sit back and take it all in vain? But then again, what am I? I'm just a ugly offering kid. I ain't no fucking saint, I ain't got shit to fucking give. But I've been questioning why, I've been questioning why. I've watched innocence go over the bridge. Why did they get robbed of life? What choices have they made? Why is this debt theirs to pay? I've never betrayed the word, but let's say I live by the word. I never bang no lost puppies, would my voice then be heard? I used to beg every day, but always end up in dismay. I met the holiest ghost within the tunnels of.
Now we are bringing out the casket.
Casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
We got Jason Voorhees versus Roy Burns. The winner of this match, after controversially in the initial Rumble match of episode 1, where Roy Burns won. Roy Burns was impersonating Jason Voorhees, and Jason Voorhees was not too happy about it. He demanded this matchup tonight, where if he can beat Roy Burns in this match, then Jason will take Roy Burns' place in the OSW title match at the POE. But if Roy can win this match tonight, then Jason will not be a contender in the match or any title for a foreseeable future. As Jason throws him onto the casket and slams him onto a casket, Jason is really looking forward to inflicting as much punishment and pain as he can to Roy Burns. Mind you, Jason is not normally one to hold grudges. He is not normally one to target you because of certain things, but in tonight's matchup, we have the monster Jason Voorhees, and he is targeting Roy Burns, and he is looking to end the life and the career of Roy Burns in this beautiful, beautiful casket match, which has already begun in such a brilliant and heartless way. This is our co-main event. The main event of tonight's show is a spectacular 8-man tag team match. And if you like what you're watching, which I hope you do, you hit that like, subscribe, follow button, the bell, all that good shit. As Jason Voorhees has brought a bag of thumbtacks and is emptying a bag of thumbtacks in the middle of the ring. He is hoping to incapacitate Roy Burns enough to put him through into the casket as he throws him onto the casket again. I'm not sure if Jason Voorhees knows to win this match he has to put his opponent through the casket match, or through into the casket and close the casket. But Jason is not taking it. Jason is attempting to slaughter Roy Burns. And you see the dominance of Jason Voorhees. And Jason is opening a casket. He's signaling that this match is done as Roy fights back. Roy does not want to lose his spot as the #1 contendership, but he just might when he's going up against the original, the badass, the monster, the unliving, the undying Jason fucking Voorhees. And you see Roy running to catch back and stop Jason from using that chair, and throws Jason into the barricade. You see the OSW crowd is going wild. They are absolutely loving the amount of violence that has came upon tonight's third episode. Oh, it looks like a tombstone power driver onto the concrete floor. That's the concrete floor on that mat. That mat's probably only half an inch thick, so that is pure concrete to the head of Roy Burns. And Jason is not letting up. Jason is coming. He is wanting to end Roy Burns, who is looking to a power bomb counter. Oh, that was a beautiful Voorhees destroyer by Roy Burns there. And then a super drop kick. But remember, the only way you can win this match is to put your opponent through or into the casket and close the door. And a spine buster by Jason. He is attempting to show Roy here that there is only one true Voorhees that murders and is still alive. And that is not Jason's mother, despite what many people think. That is Jason Voorhees, who is currently getting the business handed to him by Roy Burns, who throws him back into the ring. No doubt Roy is hoping to be able to put him through or into the casket. I don't know why I keep saying through. And Roy is bringing a trash can into the ring. This is truly going to be a very physical match. Very physical, and Roy is attempting to close Jason into the casket. He has Jason in the casket, but can he close the deal as Jason nope, Jason is no sign. He is climbing out of the casket as I speak. But Roy has still not given up hope. He is still hoping he can be able to put Jason away. And he is slammed onto the thumbtacks. You can see the thumbtacks in his leg. And that trash can may have busted open Roy Burns. He may be our first bloodied competitor of tonight. Remember last week there was a lot of blood throughout the match. Same with the debut episode of OSW. That was a nice DDT by Jason. You see fans holding up signs that said this is the real main event, and perhaps in many ways this is the real main event of the show. As Roy once again has Jason laid in that casket, but can he close the casket and seal the deal? And nope, Jason has got out of the casket for a second time, folks. And you hear the fans are chanting one more time, one more time. And Roy Burns with the steel chair to take it to Jason. And then Jason Voorhees and his green coagulated fucking blood that surely reeks of death and smells horrid has been spilled. And onto the steel steps. And Jason with the fucking death grip on the throat. And the choke slam to Roy. Jason is attempting to complete this match. He's carrying him. And Jason is attempting to win this match. He is attempting it. Can he close the casket on Roy Burns? And Jason Voorhees does it. Jason Voorhees secures a title shot, taking it from Roy Burns. What magnificent. That was magnificent. Jason Voorhees wins. He will get the title shot instead of Roy Burns in a couple of weeks at the PLE. That is beautiful. And now he's sitting there gloating on the casket, knowing that he put Roy